through the mirror of eternal shadows. In a small antique shop on the outskirts of town, tucked behind shelves of dusty books and cracked porcelain dolls, stood a tall, ornate mirror. Its frame was carved with intricate patterns of roses and thorns, worn smooth from time. A faint chill radiated from the glass, and those who gazed into it claimed to see visions of a life they might have had, a life untouched by regrets, failures, or loss. The mirror was a temptation few could resist, and for Jenna it was no different. She had stumbled upon the shop while fleeing a storm, her life in shambles after losing her job and ending a toxic relationship. The shopkeeper, a frail old man with hollow eyes, had offered the mirror to her for a meager price. "Careful what you wish for," he whispered as she left, but she barely heard him over the howling wind. A perfect life. Reflected at home, Jenna placed the mirror in her bedroom. The first time she looked into it, she gasped. The reflection showed her in a radiant version of her apartment, spotless and filled with light. She looked vibrant and happy, her face free of worry, her hands clasped with those of a man she didn't recognize but somehow felt she loved deeply. Every glance into the mirror drew her deeper into its spell. The world within seemed to move, replaying scenes of her perfect life like a dream she couldn't wake from. She stopped eating, stopped leaving the house. The mirror became her world. But something was wrong. The longer she gazed, the colder her apartment grew. Shadows began to creep along the edges of her vision, whispers scratching at her ears. She noticed her reflection starting to lag behind her movements, its smile growing sharper, its eyes too dark. The curse revealed. One night, unable to resist the pull, Jenna pressed her hand against the glass. It was cold, almost wet. Her reflection didn't move. Instead, it leaned forward and whispered, "You belong here now." Terrified, Jenna pulled back, but her hand was stuck. The mirror began to hum, and she felt herself being pulled in. The whispers grew louder, forming words. "She cursed us all.